Testing. Okay. You guys should be able to hear now? I know you can hear me, but can you hear the game? You will find out. Oh, to do that. Okay, yes you can. Oh, first of all, we do have... No, we do not want to go to the tutorial. Some wardrobe items. So, where do I go to check that out? I'm gonna turn off the music, because I do not need copyright problems on YouTube. I don't believe my house has one. Can I go in here? Let's go change our clothing. I believe it's down here. Okay, nope. Is it in here? No. Okay. I think we can do it this way. Whoop. Wardrobe. Okay, so if we go under here, we should have kubota. There you go. Let's go with the kubota shirt. How about pants? We have kubota pants. We do not have any kubota pants. How about shoes? Okay, I noticed something. This is in your guys' way. So I'm gonna put it over here temporarily. And then that shouldn't be in the way. So if you look in the top corner by under my FPS, that's how I'm able to tell if we have Boda stuff. Okay, no, we do not have any of that. We probably do have some hats. I already see it. Kubota hat. You also have a pink Kubota hat. We're gonna go with the orange one. We probably have some Kubota gloves? No, we do not have Kubota gloves. Okay, so our character's dressed in Kubota. I'm just gonna jump down from here. Okay, I'm gonna move this into the middle. Let's make it whoop, whoop, whoop. No, I don't want to move that. There we go. Okay, that shouldn't be in the way of anything. So let's go under brand, so we can find these easier. Okay, Kubota. Here we go. So we have this one, which obviously is going to be more like your vineyard style, which is kind of cool. Or you can do it for small odd jobs. We have Trelleborg tires, or Bus, and then only no different setups. Front weights, you can go no front weight, a 90 kilogram, 180, 270, 360, 450, or no, I'm gonna go with 450. We're gonna put that on here. Then you have stock, which is 92 horsepower, 106, which is the M5 111, which is basically your only two options. We're gonna go with the big one, and we'll go and buy this one. No beacon options. Of course, you have your plate options. Let's buy this one for 72. Hopefully we have enough, because I don't have the mod in here that gives me a bunch of money. Although I could easily add it if we need it, which we are going to need it. Real quick, I need to add a mod. So we're going to... Or actually, I could just do this. Instead of adding mod, I could just do this, because I'm not going to keep this save. We'll just take out the maximum loan we can. Okay, that should be enough. Okay. So then we have the M6 series for 80,000. And then under Trelleborg, we have standard, wheel weights, wide tires plus weights, narrows. That actually looks pretty good. Rear twin wheels, which puts twins on the front too. And then back to standard. I'm going to go with the narrows. Then we have 3-point hitch on the front. Or you can go weights. Or no, nothing on the front. 90 kilogram, 180, 270, 360, 450, or 3-point. We're going to go 3-point. You'll see why later on. And then you can go front loader attacher, Kubota, or no, so just Kubota for this one. We're going to keep that. And then you have stock engine, which is M6101. So it'll give you 104 horsepower. Or you can go up to 114 by getting the M6 1100 or 11. Then you have the M6 131, which gives you 132 horsepower. Then you got the M6 141, which gives you 141 horsepower. And back to the small engine. We're going to go with that engine. And no beacon options on this one. And then let's go to this 7M series. We should have enough for all this. And then first we have Totalberg tires, Michelin's. I forget what that brand is. It's hard to read. Veltron, Nokian, and you only have one set of Nokians. And then on Totalberg we have the standards, wheel weights, wide tires plus weights, narrows, twin narrows, rear narrow twins, actually, narrow twin wheels. That actually looks really good on this tractor. I might choose that one. Rear twins and twin wheels, and then back to standard. Under Michelin, we have standard, wheel weights, wide tires plus weights, narrow tires twin, narrow tires twin. Oh, the that one was rear narrow tires twin. Then you got the full twin narrows, back to just rear twins and twins. I'm gonna go with Michelin, but first let's check the others. Then you got this brand. You got standard, wheel weights, wide tires weights, narrow tires rear twins, narrow tire wheels, twin wheels, and then twin wheels all four. And then under Veltron, we have standard, wheel weights, wide tires plus weight, narrow tires, rear narrow tires twin, and rear tires twin, and then twin wheels. And then back to standard. And then on Nokian, we just have commercial, which actually doesn't look too bad. But I'm going to go with, on this, narrow twin. You have warning signs, which is those, or no. Which I believe if you go to single, the warning signs are folded. Maybe not. And then you have 3-point, no, or 90 kilogram weight, 180, 270, 360, 450, 540. 540 is as big as you can go. I might keep the 3-point on this one. Front loader attacher, kubota, or no. Which does that? That's interesting. We're going to go no on this one. And then you have your engine setups. Default engine, this thing comes with a 128 horsepower. Up to a 148, 160. So 160 is the biggest. And then you have your license plate. We're going to buy this one. Okay, that was 7M. Now to the 8M. Now this one, if you're not careful walking, boom, you could hit that with your leg. Now this one comes with beacons. We have Trelleborg, Michelin, the I think that's Continentals. And then we have Minus, Filtron, Nokian tires, which, ooh, we have some options with this one. Trelleborg, we're back to there. So, standard, wheel weights, wide tires plus weights, wide tire 2s? What's the difference? Oh, okay, the tread's different. That's cool. And then wide tires plus weights, number 2. Rear twins. Rear twins weight. Twins. Narrow tires. Back to standard. Under Michelin, we have standard. Wheel weights. Wide tires plus weights, rear twins, and then twins, rear twins tires 2, twins tires 2, narrow tires. Ooh, that's actually looks like pretty good tread on those narrows. And then standard. I'm sure they're all the same. I'm not going to say them as I go, but we'll look through them. Yeah, looks like they're the same. Okay, I went all the way through. Yeah, looks like these are all about the same. Pretty sure these are going to be the same. Yep. And then Nokian, we have commercial or wide tires. That actually gives you pretty good tread, it looks like. And then back to commercial. I'm going to go with Michelin's. We're just going to go with the rear. And then you have 3-point, no, 40 kilogram, 180, 120, 160, 200, 240, 280, 320, 360, 400, which is your biggest. I'm going to go with a 3-point. You have front loader attacher Kubota. And then your engine setups, this comes with a 180 stock up to 200. So basically 200 is the max. We're going to go with 200. Some of these don't come with very many options for engines. Let's buy this one. Okay, now we're getting into the... Wow, I'm already low on money. Okay, I gotta remember we're at this one. Let's actually take a look. Well, let me fix our money issue again. There's only so much of a loan I can take out. Okay, I'm gonna have to go get the mod that gives me a bunch of money. So let's save real quick. I can find it. Quit. Hope it doesn't go all the way to the desktop when it quits. I believe it's under gameplay. Yeah, here it is. I see it already. So this mod's gonna let me put in extra money. I might name this one Test, so I know what it is. So on my other ones, I don't delete it by mistake. So we'll continue. I'll give myself like $4 million for testing purposes. After we go through the DLC, I'll go get the Kubota pack they released today too, and we'll go over that, and then I'm going to take a break after that. I will leave the stream running, but I will take a break and go get something to eat. Alright, so back into the store. Back down to K. Kubota. And if you're just tuning in and you miss anything, this will be on YouTube. If Nightbot doesn't post it by the end of me doing this, I will manually post it. Let's go on for a telehandler. So we have trailer board, Veltron, or trailer okay. Only 2 tires sets. Then you under setup on Trelleborg, you have standard, front twins, or standard front twins. Mainly, I think the main reason you get front twins on a telehandler is for extra weight on the front. So you're not putting too much weight on one set of tires. And then, no options under there. I'm going to go front twins. And then, of course, you have your license plate option. That's going to cost you $77,000 even. And then we have the skid steer, which there's not much of an option on the skid steer. Something I like to see is a beacon on the skid steer. I don't know if that's an option Kubota actually has, but it'd be cool to have it in the game. And then you just have standard additional weights, which doesn't have any weights. Then you have 45 kilograms, 90 kilograms, 135 kilograms. Back to standard. We'll go with the most weight on the back. And let's buy that. And then we have this one, which is just basically that's all. You get what you get, and you don't throw a fit. So we just have that. We'll buy that. I could have just leased this stuff. Oh, we're not actually purchasing. I need to add the money. I need to also set a control for that mod. Easy development controls. Right control is my option. Here we go. Add money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, it gave me 80 million, but that's fine. Okay, so back under here, I got to purchase those again. So from here, I need to purchase show board, that. It might have purchased that one, I don't know. And I'm gonna go with that on that one. I've already went through these, so. And if you have any questions about the Kubota pack, go ahead and ask them. and I will try to answer them the best I can. Alright, then we have the RTV-XG 850 Sidekick, which is like a UTV. And then we have Standard Attacher, which I'm assuming changes the back if you change it, which will give you the trailer hitch. Or 3-point, which I assume you still have the trailer hitch. And then back to standard. We're going to keep this one with that. And then design. I wonder what that changes. Design 2. Oh, okay. It puts a bar on the front. So no bar, a bar. We're going to put a bar on the front. And then you got your license plate. We'll purchase that. And then you have the Kubota Sidekick 15,000. Now, these things are really affordable. 11,000, 15,000? That's not bad. A starting farm could purchase these. And then you have the one that... Now, they added passenger script. I'm going to emphasize this again. YouTube, listen very closely. Twitch also listen very closely. The only way you can use a passenger script, it has been implemented to the base game, but you have to have the Kubota pack in order to use it. I'm going to say it again. You must have the Kubota pack to use the passenger script. They've added it to all their vehicles. The base game John Deere UTV and the Mahindra both have it, but you have to have the Kubota pack, plus the trucks and cars. And the modders can also do it too, but you'll have to have the Kubota pack. So, you can have 3 passengers in this one. The previous one is only 1 passenger, plus the driver. Then you have 280 capacity, or you have the 1,000 capacity, which... if you choose that, you don't get 4 passenger. But you could easily change that back if you have your own store. Configuration, 3-point with the very small capacity. I assume we have, okay, nope, we do not have. So it's, if you get this one, you basically don't get 3-point or the seat. We're gonna keep it. We're gonna go with this on this one. Design, you get that. Basically, what's the difference there? Or did that take that away? Okay, so design 1 is just that. Design 2 gives you that. Design 3... oh, Design 3 gives you a winch, which is not usable in the game yet. We're going to go with Design 3. 19,000, yes. And then we have... we're at the end of the pack after these. So, then we have the front loader, which is intended for... should say which one. It doesn't say which one it's good for. LA 2055. So when you purchase your tractor and you want front loader, you gotta check what it's compatible with. So basically, you don't have any options on that. Or do we have combinations down here? Oh, we have combinations. So it's good with the M6M, so let's remember that. Like, I'll actually remember that. And then you have the 7M, which I'm guessing is going to be for the 7M. We'll purchase that. Then combinations, 8M. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the... go to the store and we'll take a look at the Kubota stuff. Now, this YouTube video is going to be pretty long. So we have this little thing, which again, it's just like a vineyard tractor is all. I'm gonna have to turn my mirrors on. Pretty nice interior. I like the interior detail. You get the little screen. Let me go ahead and change a setting here so I can turn engine off. I'm not gonna change that. I'm not gonna change any of that. Engine. Automatic engine start. Alright, so you get the little information screen which when you start the engine comes on. That's neat. Flashers. You get flashers at the bottom and the top. Turn signals. And then let's go lights. So you just got your front running lights. And then I guess that's like your fog lights on this thing. Then you got, oh no, that'd be work lights. So you got work lights, rear work lights, and then you got headlights and brights. Let's take this thing for a speed run. It's supposed to do 22. Ooh, I like that shifter. It'll actually do 23 miles an hour. I got up to speed pretty quick. Let's go put this over here. Stuff we've done, I'm gonna park over here. Oh, it's got high, low. So if you're actually shifting it, you'll have high and low gears, which I don't use manual shifting. But look at our character matches. He's wearing the kubota stuff while rocking these tractors. So next we have the 6M. So the first one is that. That's a nice engine sound. Let's go interior. Again, we have the little screen that comes on. I assume we have that little screen too. Whoop! Is that little screen? Yeah, that little screen comes on too. Oh, look at that, look at that. I just noticed that. So you turn off the engine, you can see the key is there. You start it, it's like your character actually turns the key to turn it over. I don't know if that's standard on all tractors. I'll have to start watching that. This thing will do 26. And it reaches 26 miles an hour. Let's go and hook up to this. Let's get a front loaders, front loader tools. Let's get a fork for this. Pallet fork. I like how they added the sounds that when you when you're moving it, and you come down and hit the ground, it actually makes the sound. I have to move my mouse back. You hear the sound of the metal hitting the ground. Let's actually spawn a pallet because I can. Add pallet. Bread. Okay, that added it right onto a. Okay. So let's see. I'm gonna test this and see how well this thing handles a pallet. Now, my front loader skills are not the best. I didn't pick that up right, but it handles a pallet pretty well. Let's check out lights. So flashers, with this one you just get the flashers down there. Turn signal. Turn signal. So where are the turn signals on the front of this thing? Ah, right there in the cab, okay. And this one we didn't have any beacons. There you have your stage 1 lights. Your work lights rear. All lights. And I'm gonna put. Can I control the front? Okay, I can control the front loader like this. Okay. Let's drop that there. We'll use that with that one. So let's park this over here. And then this one, I forget what tires we actually went with. And then again, it looks like if you have manual, you can select your range, your high or low range on it. And then we have the 7M, which I assume, I don't think we have the front loader option on this one. This one will do 32 miles an hour. And we went with the Nero, just regular twins, I think. It actually does 33. Some of this stuff actually does faster than what it's supposed to. Just go straight from here. We won't. Let me get out of here. And then we have beacons on this one. The flashy flash is what people call them. The flashing beacons. I think they're LED, actually. And then we have your flashers. Turn signals, which you have some up higher for that equipment when you're hauling equipment. And I assume they're on the front, too. Yeah, you have them on the front of the tractor. Stage 1 lights. Rear work lights, all lights. I don't know if we have a front loader attached on this one. I don't think I got it with it. No. Or at least it doesn't work with this one. So this one does not have the front loader attached. Now the 8M, which also has beacons. You got this one. You got the extended arms that have the flashers on them, long-term signals. And then the flashers in the front, headlights, work lights, all work lights. Again, you have those flashers, those beacons. This one only does 13 miles an hour, though. So it wouldn't be the quickest tractor. Just because you get more horsepower does not mean it's going to be quicker. Let's go pick up that bread pallet. And then the interior. Ooh, this one's got some additional screens. I forgot to look at the interior on the others. We go with this. So it handles one pallet of bread pretty well. So we're actually just going to take and keep this connected to this. Alright. And I'm going to just assume this actually holds the pallet, so we're not going to buy it a fork. This does 11 miles an hour. Of course, these things aren't going to be this isn't going to be very fast, because more than likely, you're not going to be driving this really down the road. So we'll just put this over here. First, we'll check the lights and stuff. So you got your flashers. And you got trailer hitch on this as well. You got your flashers just here up front. Your stage 1 lights, 2, and work lights. So you got your headlights, your rear work lights, and your front work lights. Pretty basic interior. I wouldn't really expect much out of a front loader because you don't spend a lot of hours in them, really. Unless you're a big cattle operation farm, then yeah, you would. Well, let me shut some engines off. Okay, everything else's engine should be off. Oop. Alright. Then we have the, I believe this is the telehandler, which also only does 11 miles an hour. Or no, I bought 2 of these, okay. So this is also the telehandler, this is just a repeat. Because I bought 2 by mistake, I guess. Okay, then we have our skid steer. which has a pretty good reach for a skid steer. This over here. That's a pretty good reach on a skid steer. It does not have any flashers? That's interesting. That's very interesting. You have your headlights, your work lights rear, and your work lights front. And no beacon. Oh, okay. Let's back that up because we're... But I'm honestly surprised you don't even have any turn signals on this. This one I assume is going to be the same way. You got your front, your rear work lights. Actually, you just got lights. Not really any work lights. No turn signals either. No beacons because there's an option. Now you can actually hear the tracks. That's actually really cool. So let me just park this one over here. Alright, then you get the kubota side by side, which is the one that you can have one additional passenger. This thing will do 40 miles an hour? You gotta test that. Handles pretty well. Yep, it does 40. And it also has a capacity, so let's do this. Go here. We'll just fill it with wheat. It's fully loaded. Still handles pretty well loaded. We'll go to the farm and see this thing dump. On our way, we'll check lights. So you got stage 1, which is your headlights. Stage 2, well, actually just stage 1, no work lights. It's got it's street legal because it's got the turn signals, headlights, so you can use this on the road. And then I to unload. That loads pretty good. Alright, I'll drive this back to the store. I say it handles fairly good for high-speed turning. I mean, obviously, you're not going to be turning like this at 40 miles an hour. You're going to slow down for your turning. And sorry, dude. Sorry about your mailbox. You're definitely not going to be turning at a high rate of speed. Actually, it does handle small turns at fairly high rate of speed. So that's the sidekick. Nice tires on it. Looks like these tires will get you out of some mud until the tread fills up. But still, it gets you out of some mud. And then you have the 4-passenger version, which you do get less capacity. And then we have the 3-point on here, so you could haul something with it. Now, with the 4-passenger, you do get less speed, but you do 25, which only says you're supposed to do 24. And this recording is already at 54 minutes, so I'm gonna end the recording on YouTube. So Twitch, say bye to YouTube, and YouTube will see you back here in just, well, this video will be part 1, and then you have part 2, which will be the Kubota pack. So I will see YouTube in the next video. I gotta do this so I can, whoop, okay, I do not want that. I gotta do this so I can do that, and we will see you in a little bit. YouTube, bye.